Last year, these very buckets yielded a rather splendid 42 pounds of potatoes. A first for me, and quite frankly, rather thrilling. This year, well, we're aiming for something a tad more ambitious. Let's go for 50 pounds. Why not? We'll plant the seeds of possibility and see what delightful surprises the earth has in store. Now, the genesis of a truly grand harvest lies in the selection of our seed potatoes. We seek the most robust, the most promising specimens. And with a touch of gentle precision, we remove any superfluous chits, ensuring that all the plant's vigour is directed towards the strongest shoots. We aim for just 1 or 2 robust chits, allowing the plant to focus its energy efficiently. A lesson, perhaps, in focusing our energies. Before we get started with the compost, let's talk about drainage. It's absolutely crucial for healthy potato growth. Potatoes don't like sitting in waterlogged soil, so we've made sure our buckets have plenty of drainage holes at the bottom. You can either use buckets that already have them, or drill your own. We begin by crafting a base layer, roughly 3 to 4 inches of our readily available store-bought multi-purpose compost. To this, we add a generous handful of blood, fish, and bone meal, providing a nourishing foundation for our subterranean friends. A simple yet potent start to our grand endeavour. Now, with a touch of measured optimism, we place just 2 seed potatoes in each bucket, opposite each other, using the container handles as natural markers. This ensures they have ample room to develop, rather than overcrowding. Then, we add another 4 inches of compost. And another handful of our rather splendid blood, fish, and bone meal to feed them through the later stages. Space, after all, is a luxury we can afford them. Each placement a deliberate step toward our grand vision. A final 4 inches of compost to complete their cosy home. And then a layer of Strulch, that delightful chopped straw mulch that I started using last year. This will help retain moisture and suppress any unwanted weeds. A nurturing touch, the final act of care in our grand production. Now that we've seen the detailed process, it's time to get the rest of these buckets planted. We've got our supplies ready and we'll be using the same method for the remaining 19 buckets. But to save time, we'll speed things up a bit. Let's take a look at how quickly we can get these done. As you can see, the process becomes much faster when you're doing it in bulk. We're still ensuring each bucket gets the right amount of compost, seed potatoes and mulch, but we're streamlining the movements. And now to what will be their sun-drenched abode. 6 to 8 hours of glorious sunshine, at least, where dreams take root and potential blossoms. Let the sun be our ally. Let us reflect for a moment on last year's delightful bounty. My first truly successful potato harvest, and what a sight it was. The green growth was simply magnificent, a testament to the power of nature, and dare I say, a little bit of skill. The plants thrived, a vibrant green explosion, promising a rich reward beneath the soil. Tipping each container, one by one, into the wheelbarrow, revealed a treasure trove of earthy delights, a genuine bounty. Beautiful potatoes in all shapes and sizes. A testament to the joys of patient cultivation. We weighed them, of course, and the scales tipped. Well, it was a sight to behold. And the best part? These potatoes sustained us for months. A few months indeed, before we reluctantly scraped the last of them from the pan. A vision that inspires our grander ambitions this year. And so, our grand adventure begins. With each seed, a dream is planted. Let us nurture them and watch them flourish. Do share your own gardening escapades in the comments below, and let us inspire one another. And of course, subscribe and let us grow something rather magnificent together. Let's hope I can beat the £42 from last year. I'll put a link on screen to last year's harvest, and we should know by the end of August. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.